He freaking wrecked my truck a couple times. He got some tickets. Was he perfect? Hell no. But he's not perfect now. But I mean, it's like we're in it. I love that guy. It's okay. He doesn't have to be perfect. Really, he kind of does what I used to do every day that was kind of keeping me from growing the business. He kind of helps me manage the flips, really project management, I guess is what you would call it. I was kind of waiting on the right guy to kind of appear. I was really hunting. It takes a special kind of person to work with me because it is so fast paced and we freaking. You've seen it. Like we're hustling.
Do you need anything from 84 Lumber?
84 Lumber?
I know it. Yeah. Do you need anything? Because I'm right here by it. Do you need anything? 2x4s, nails? Matthew has done nothing but bless me. He's a great guy. There's nothing I could. There's really not words for it. He gave me an opportunity for somebody that doesn't have high school, much of an education. I have a GED. I don't have any trades. My skill set is to hustle, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at multitasking. I'm good at organizing. I'm good at being direct, and I get stuff done.
I know better with him. He ain't getting relaxed. I've ridden his ass for too long. He works his ass off. He's like all in.
This is Matthew's wallet is what I call it because it has Matthew's credit cards in it. I only put it in my pocket when I'm buying something and then as soon as I get back in the truck, it stays in the truck and it lives here. There's a lot of people that think, oh, just because Matthew's got money, he doesn't need a discount. He can pay a little bit extra. It doesn't matter if that gets returned. If you look, for instance, like there's a bathroom fan. It's been opened and it was left on a job and nobody would account for it. I'm not going to leave it there and I'm not going to let it get thrown away. That's a $13 fan. And you would say, for somebody that might be a millionaire, $13 is not a big loss, but we're saving that $13. It's important to me that Matthew knows these budgets of these houses are real numbers, because I feel like I'm in control of the day-to-day operations and I like responsibility. I like being an earner.
Turn left,
and
turn right.
That's one of the things that I like to do is to make sure I can return and save whatever I can so it reflects and it helps the business. Because if the business isn't here, then I'm not here.
Turn right.
That's a problem, right? There's still, we're completely finished. There's still a little bit of stuff going on downstairs. Coming into the house, even though we know it's staged and ready, before we leave, we always check to make sure there's nothing leaking. But when I come by and check on the houses, I like to make sure that there's hot water, there's good water pressure, there's no issue with that.
This is the kind of guy Ross is. The other day, somebody put a trash bag out on my driveway near the house because the trash cans were at the road on trash day, and Ross came by to pick up a check or something, and he saw that my dog was getting into the trash and trash was scattered everywhere. Instead of just backing up in the driveway and leaving, he got out and cleaned up all that trash. That's the kind of dude he is, and he never mentioned to anybody. How I knew it happened was I saw it on my cameras. Like, he never mentioned that at all. Like, things like that. Ross is good to me, and I try to be equally good to him. It's a great relationship.
My relationship with Matthew is obviously, I work for him, but I look up to Matthew. If you make a mistake with Matthew, you're getting a life lesson in return. you can make a very simple mistake, but the impact Matthew will have on you it'll be very, very difficult for you to make that same mistake again. Wilbur! Is Alex here or not? I don't know. Brian! Is Alex here or not? We need to measure. Come in here and tell Wilbur. He said yesterday that the window was too big for this opening. Wilbur, you have a metro? Let's measure this window. We never figured out a plan for this window. You said it was 68, right? Yeah. We need a metro. All right, what is it? That's 68. Let's see what 68. Okay, let's measure this one. Because we can't have the window sitting there. That's 7. What's on the side? Brick? The brick has 69. This is brick on both sides. Is it a big deal to cut it, or should we call them? This isn't timber though. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is the leftover window from Tall Timbers. Okay. Okay. Let me call Noah and verify, and then I'm gonna have the guys look at it and see if they want to make a mess of the brick. All right. Thanks. So Carlos is at 7th. He just sent us the list for 7th. 7th would have been my next stop, but I'm gonna go back and get his material, so it'll be trip number 2 to Lowe's. And the goal is to be fast, but not get a speed ticket. So.
He freaking wrecked my truck a couple times. He got some tickets. Just, I mean, yeah. Was he perfect? Hell no. But he's not perfect now. But I mean, it's like we're in it. I love that guy. It's okay. He doesn't have to be perfect. We were rehabbing a house, and it has a pool. It's real nice and trustful. And he called me one afternoon. And he said, "Hey, I want to talk to you." I said, "Okay." He said, "I love this house." He says, "I want to live here."
At the house, Matthew had it for maybe 3 days, and I went over there on all 3 of the days. The first 3, getting the demo started, making sure everything was going good, and I started to look around. And once again, my mentality in life is I want to improve. I love having nice things. I love working for them and things like that. And I saw the house, and I saw the potential, and I knew what it could end up being like. And the exact question I asked Matthew was, how impossible would it be for me to get sloths? And he asked me in response, did you say impossible or possible? And I said, impossible. He said, Ross, nothing's impossible. If you tell me you want the house, I'll make it happen.
And I kind of already knew it was coming because he's been asking me all kinds of questions about it. So I said, so what do you think? You think you can get qualified to buy it? He said, let's try it. So instead of making any money on the house, we just let him buy it for exactly what we had in it. And we let him kind of pimp it out the way he wanted to. And he's buying it right now. He is so excited, and his wife is so excited. It's so sweet, man. I love those people.
And I'm forever grateful to Matthew. My loyalty is with Matthew forever. I don't have a plan B. I don't have anybody else that I talk to. I don't do side work. I don't. I have opportunities to be creative and try to do something else, because I feel like I can be good at anything that I want to. But my loyalty is to Matthew. I love the business. I've worked for myself before, so I know what that's like, and I really enjoy what I do. And the fact that he let me, I can't express to you how much it means to me that he allowed me to buy the house from him. It's literally changed my whole entire life.
Ross and his wife have been trying to have a baby for 2 years, man. So they're so excited. This is a big deal, man. A lot of prayer, a lot of hoping. Finally here. We're gonna call Ross real quick and see how the wife is doing and how close they are to having a baby.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
How we doing?
Pretty good. She's getting she's like 2.5 centimeters, and they're trying to slow down her. They're trying to slow down her contraction.
Have we done an epidural or no?
No, that's what we're talking about. Is when she thinks that she should have it. But
Oh my
they broke
goodness.
the water, and it's like an ordeal.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it happen before. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, I'm excited. So, I mean, like, if you had to put a time frame, I know it's hard to say, but
That's what we're trying to do. The nurses just says the same thing, but the doctor's here now, so.
all right, I'm just doing a few things, and then I'm gonna come up there and at least visit and see how things are going. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How far out?
Going to get him. C-section. They already took her back.
Okay, I'm on my way. Ross had his baby, and he came back to work last Monday, and he's doing wonderful. He worked extra hard trying to prepare for those few weeks, so he got us extra caught up. So when he was gone, I think everything went real smooth. But we're so happy to have him back. Yeah, I've seen the baby a few times. Beautiful baby. Him and his wife are such good young parents. All so excited. He told me the other day that it's like he feels complete now. It's exciting, man. Having babies are awesome.